Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Today, we're talking about a topic that I really don't care too much, but it's trending. It's the number one thing regarding politics. I have to react to it. The Cracker Barrel whole debacle. The new logo is quite horrible. It lacks originality. It lacks the creative ingenuity that the first logo had. If further ado, let's react to this panic, as the title says.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. If you view wokeness as a terminal illness, as I do,
So here's the
then
difference.
you're naturally going to go
my
through.
screen. This one on my my camera's inverted. This one over there on this is my left, but I know it's inverted. Was the original Cracker Barrel one. Now, as you can see on the bottom one, this new kind of minimalistic 2025 logo, which looks kind of horrible, looks kind of something you buy off App Store, is the new logo, which again lacks originality or lacks any warmth, any depth. Feels just artificial.
These stages of grief when you're dealing with that illness. And one of the most prominent stages of grief is going to be denial. The people who are terminally woke deny that anything is wrong, deny that they've destroyed their brands or franchises or companies through wokeness. They cling on to the very last. This happened with Alyssa Heinerscheid at Bud Light. This is happening with Kathleen Kennedy at Disney Star Wars.
This is true.
Why hasn't there's no executive on earth who would survive what Kathleen Kennedy has survived, the failures that she has visited upon the most successful IP in the history of Hollywood.
That is true. I'm a Star Wars fan myself, and post Kathleen Kennedy taking the reins in Star Wars, it has gone downhill. I mean, The Acolyte, which was once a prominent show, got canceled. To be quite frank, post George Lucas, I thought the first sequel movie was quite good. After that, everything else went horrible. So he is spot on.
And she's still trudging forward as though Disney Star Wars has been a success. It hasn't, but they're in denial. And this is what's happening right now with Cracker Barrel, a CEO that reminds me a lot of Kathleen Kennedy. Listen to her deny that there's anything wrong with the Cracker Barrel rebrand.
Honestly, the feedback's been overwhelmingly positive that people like what we're doing. I'll give you another soundbite. I actually happened to be in Orlando last week with all of our managers. We bring them together and every other year. And the number one question that I got asked, Michael, was, how can I get a remodel? When can I get a remodel? How do I get on the list?
Oh, really?
So because the feedback and the buzz is so good, not only from our customers, but from our team.
I like the guy, even there, the reporter is looking at him like, oh, really? Like, this does like.
Has it really been so good from your customers? Has it really been? This is the same Cracker Barrel that just lost close to $500 million in stock valuation over the past tenure of the CEO. It lost 20% over the last 3 days since the launch of this rebrand. So I don't think so, but now Cracker Barrel is doing the exact opposite thing that it should be doing.
And right
Cracker
here,
Barrel is dismissing critics of its new logo as a vocal minority.
Again, the logo, the first one on the left and the one on the far right is now the new one. Again, very, very, very ugly.
Minority claiming the chain is moving in the right direction. So ignore your paying customers, ignore your fans, and then insult them. I cannot believe they're taking this page out of the Hollywood, Disney, Marvel, Disney, Star Wars playbook. But here we go. Attacking the fans. This is the next thing that happens. This is the denial stage. In Cracker Barrel dismisses critics as a vocal minority, while rival restaurant adds to backlash. Text-only design, companies, menu changes, and remodels of restaurant transformation. Here we go. Cracker Barrel is saying that it's the customers who are wrong, not us. Cracker Barrel Old Country Store customers have been vocal in social media for their disdain of the recent transformation of the Tennessee-based restaurant chain. These voices grew even louder after Cracker Barrel.
Can I really just say, like, I quite frankly don't care too much. Like, okay, yeah, the logo is horrible. It looks like something of DoorDash or whatever. But it's like, isn't there not like 100 more different things? Like, why is this the most popular thing in politics? Like, why isn't... Okay, there's buildup in the Middle East. There's troops are on high alert in Iraq. I think still now they're high alert. Iran did a military drill yesterday. Ukraine and Russia, there are diplomatic meetings. There might be a trilateral meeting with Trump, Putin, and Zelensky. Maybe the Russians are a bit hesitant to do a meeting. And it's like and everybody's like, well, that's all important, but here's the logo. It's like, yeah, the logo looks horrible. Okay, yeah. Like, is that really the most important thing? Like, I just don't think
Unveiled
so.
his new logo. The new logo does away with the illustration of an old man leaning against a barrel while seated in the chair. Instead, the text-only logo uses typeface in the background. Cracker Barrel rolled out a new menu, including breakfast and dinner options, and refreshed all of its restaurants, something that nobody asked for. Although Cracker Barrel chief marketing officer touted the changes as bringing fresh energy and craftsmanship to our guests, many people had a different perspective. Benny Johnson, didn't know I was in this article, YouTube content creator and conservative influencer, based in Florida, wrote that it's absolutely horrible. When will they learn? And the response was resoundingly negative. Not a cracker or a barrel in sight, one person wrote.
Okay.
Steak and Shake now has attacked Cracker Barrel, and Cracker Barrel is lashing out at its customers.
See, if that's the thing, I'm not going to watch the whole thing, to be honest with you. It's kind of the same thing. Make sure you check out the whole video from Mr. What's his name again? I'm going to forget his name. Benny Johnson. Yeah, I mean, the video is interesting, but yeah, so of course it's horrible. The new design's trash, and it should be totally thrown away, and the original design should come back. So thanks for watching this video. I'll make sure I upload a more, let's say, a little bit more important video tomorrow, but this is what's trending, and this is what people find interesting, so learn. So thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys later. All right, peace.